You're watching the Isaiah Factor Uncensored.
Welcome and thank you for joining us for the second half hour. The Factor Uncensored. A 45-year-old man is accused of kidnapping a teenager near Aldine High School and injecting him with a substance last Wednesday. Some scary stuff. Ted Fleming, you see him here, has been charged with felony kidnapping in this case. Aldine ISD confirmed school surveillance cameras caught the man dragging the student away. Witnesses also say the teen had collapsed and had to be revived with Narcan and CPR. Now parents and the community are demanding answers. How could something like this happen just steps away from the school? Joining us to talk about it, parent Dale Lynn Settle, teacher Michelle Williams, and Captain James Hayes from Precinct 7. So Dale Lynn, as a parent, seeing this, you send your kids out into the world and you pray and hope for the best. And then some slime like this comes along.
That is so scary just to see this happening right outside of the school, actually, too. I think that makes it even worse, that you think that the school is there to protect the students, and then this is happening. And then from what I read, the school was the one that were taking pictures of the man. So I'm wondering now, was anybody there to actually stop this from happening, or were they just there just taking pictures of the guy? And so I'm kind of concerned as a parent, saying, well, who is taking care of my kid while you guys are taking pictures of this scene? I don't see anybody actually stopping it. Right. And so that kind of concerns me as a parent.
Michelle, is this a concern as an educator that someone can walk up to the school, attempt to take a child, or walk into the class? We live in a different world, different environment. You have to worry about mass shooters, kidnappers, gang violence around the school. How nerve-wracking is this for an educator who's sitting there and you've been charged with taking care of all of these children?
So I think it was quick thinking on the staff's part, because they did take pictures. One thing with teachers, we, especially at the high school level, they release the kids, and some of our high schools are very, very large. So for them to actually pay attention was very quick on their feet, because it's a lot of children out there. But it is nerve-wracking, because when the children are released, especially in high school, they go in different places. And it's open, and people are around the school. Sometimes security is there. We have resource officers, but they can't be everywhere. So it was really good that the staff member was aware of what was taking place.
And Captain Hayes, Ms. Williams makes a good point. The school can't do everything. What would you tell parents out there to make sure they arm their children with the knowledge, or do everything they can to protect those kids?
So the greatest advocate for safety is the parent. So the parent continuously has to tell their children, hey, these are the steps that you need to take in the event something happens. Who, what, when, where, why, how. Yell, shout, scream, get someone's attention. Most of the time, when someone is in distress and you do those things, others around the area will be able to get you the help that you need if you can't do anything for yourself. Fend people off.
And Captain Hayes, taking a look at this case, this guy allegedly had to be pretty bold to allegedly do what he did in front of a school campus, and not only try to take a child, but try to, according to prosecutors, drug that child in front of everyone. Something else is going on there, right?
Well, it seems like these are just allegations. Let me just say that first.
Yeah,
but it seems
clearly
like there may be some things going on mentally with this individual. I can't necessarily sit here and pinpoint those things, but there's a root cause of all of this. We just have to find out what the root cause is.
And Dale, for parents out there, what would be your advice as well? If they are sending their kids to school, how do you handle it as a parent with children?
I think, as it was already stated, just that vigilance, making sure that our kids, are having conversations with our kids, making sure that they're making noise, that they are aware of their surroundings as well. One of the things that I teach my kids is put your cell phones away. Like, they like to walk and talk and be on their phones.
Not paying attention at all.
Not paying attention to their surroundings at all. So making sure that they're paying attention to their surroundings, and then also looking out for each other, looking out for their friends, and making sure that they are surrounding themselves with friends that would do the same for them.
And Ms. Williams, is this the type of case where you go back to your class and say, look, this happened, be aware of your surroundings, take extra precautions?
Oh, absolutely. And especially in this day and age where a lot of our teenagers feel like it can't happen to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And we constantly remind them that it can happen to you. And they need to be vigilant and pay attention to their surroundings, even 3 to 15 feet from the school, because a school is a place where unfortunately a lot of things happen and people are watching schools.
And Captain Hayes, really quick as we wrap up, have about 30 seconds, do you think there are enough school resource officers around the country? Hey, just say in our city of Houston, do the schools have enough resources to get those resource officers?
In my opinion, you're never going to have enough school resource officers in any school anywhere in the country. Children are our most valuable asset, and they need to be treated as such. As far as the resources are concerned, that's a whole different conversation, but I hope it takes place soon.
There was a time when parents could come and volunteer, but
Right.
the world is so litigious now, parents can't even go on the school campus without special permission or to help out. We want to thank you all for joining us. Great job, Ms. Williams. You're A+ on your appearance here.